can't remember what fucking question I had.
It's hot.
What's up? It's your motherfucking Clear Frame Boys. Back at it again with another fucking food and liquor.
Another one.
So I got a quick question for you guys.
What up?
Have you seen on TikTok that they have these, like, what is it? Like temporary tattoos. For people that are afraid of commitment or whatever and all that shit, and it fades after like 6 months. What's your thoughts on that?
I have some, and I've had them for like 4 years.
Temporary tattoo?
Yeah.
What is it?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Steph and I bought some because she wanted to see if she wanted a tattoo, and we
No,
Nah, this is different, bro.
It's different. It's done like an actual fucking tattoo, like with a needle and.
Oh, like you actually.
Yeah, but it only the ink fades and it only lasts about 6 months.
I thought you were talking about the ones that you just.
No, fuck.
What the
Those last
fuck?
like 3 days, bro.
Yeah.
The 50-cent ones where you insert the
No, you literally
like a sleeve.
No, it's
like
not
those
a sleeve.
fake
It's
sleeve
literally it's kind of like a stencil, but it lasts a lot longer than 3 days. It's like a 2-week ordeal to see if you really want a tattoo.
And you haven't used them?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
You
It never came up. Am I afraid? No, I have a tattoo.
Slap that shit on your forehead already.
Yeah, just do it. Do a face tattoo.
We can do it right now. I'm not gonna do a
Are you
face tattoo.
serious?
I'm not gonna do a face
Do a
tattoo.
face.
No, what the fuck? Because I gotta work. It doesn't come.
You can rub it off.
Or you do it then.
I gotta work.
Anyways, what's this bullshit? So they just draw on you, or
No, it's like done with a tattoo machine.
It's the same process as a regular tattoo, except the ink fades away.
so does it hurt as much as a regular tattoo?
Sure it does. It has to.
So what's the point?
People are just afraid of commitment.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like
No.
it's stupid.
If
Like,
I'm
don't
gonna
even
go
get the fucking tattoo.
If I'm gonna go through all the pain, I'm gonna do the real thing.
Yeah. Might as well, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I'd imagine it probably leaves like some scarring behind too.
Oh, I didn't even fucking think about that because I think the ink covers a lot of the fucking scarring.
Right.
Because definitely some of my tattoos have blowouts on them
Yeah.
or whatever. I mean, they were done cheaply. And,
Nah, it has to be. I would think it depends on your artist because.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, because like my old artist, like he had a heavy hand, but my current artist, like, lightest hand ever.
Mm-hmm.
He's got feather fingers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I if it feels like a tat, or
If it feels like a tat,
if it's painful,
it smells like a tat, it's probably a tat.
if it's painful and you're sitting hours through the whole thing just to wash it off in 3 days and you're paying for it, and I'd imagine you're probably paying close to like tattoo prices, just fucking commit to the whole thing at that point. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like, how fucking afraid? Like, it's a tattoo, yeah, but like, obviously, you're not gonna get. Oh, well, that's not true because I have some meaningless tattoos. But like, obviously, like, get a tattoo that means something to you, because it's like you can't be that afraid of commitment because obviously you posted on TikTok.
Yeah.
So you have a phone plan that's about 2 years. So if you can commit to that, you can commit to a fucking tattoo.
And one meaningless tattoo for like every 5 tattoos that have meaning to you is fine. But like if you're covered in meaningless tattoos, that's one thing.
Dude, it's Friday. It's literally Friday the 13th today.
I was thinking
Friday
about that.
the 13th thrives on meaningless tattoos.
It does.
Yeah.
Everyone's rolling around with the 13 or fucking a little knife or a pumpkin head or something, right?
Definitely.
Do you guys have Friday the 13th tattoos?
I do.
I have 3.
I have one on my butthole.
You don't have any.
You have a
tattoos,
black hole on your
It's a
ass.
screaming skull. And the mouth is my butthole.
Why don't you have any tattoos? Because you don't, right? You don't like them, or
I think I have commitment issues.
Do you really? Would
I
you
think
be a customer of the 6-month tattoo?
No, because I really do want, like, and I have ideas that I've had, like, for years that I want to get.
Yeah.
Like, I have tattoo ideas that, like, whenever I do decide, I know I'm not going to regret.
All right, so
Let me guess.
Next episode, we're gonna hire Mikey to come and fucking tattoo Porky.
let's guess.
Run it, bro.
Let's guess Porky's tattoos.
We'll live fucking.
Let's guess his tattoos.
That'd be so sick.
I think he's generic, like a time with a lion.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's gonna be like
Roman numerals on the clock.
No.
yeah.
Okay.
A compass.
All right. the lion one, you hit it on the dot. Hold on. There's meaning behind it, and it's been an idea since I was like 18.
I'll be honest. He's told me that he
Just
wanted a lion before.
did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And I haven't changed my mind.
Let me
I don't-
say
I don't
one
care.
thing. Just because you were 18, you had the idea since you were 18 doesn't mean it was a good one.
Right. I had a lot of bad ideas at 18.
How old are you now? 19?
No, it's got some like ties to like the family and shit.
Tell us-
I
tell
hear-
us-
no. Well,
Tell us the meaning. What's the meaning
Yeah.
behind the lion?
in the jungle.
He forgot the meaning, but there's meaning.
No,
it's a long.
you probably don't want to say it on
It's
air.
a long
which,
podcast.
which I get. But what I was gonna say is like, if you haven't changed your mind after all these years, because I've like had like different plans for
But,
like my whole body.
Like, what's my dad's fucking business? His job's name or his
Do you want to
company's
say his
name?
company's name?
I don't care.
Lions-
Yeah, promotion. bro.
Lions Welding.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna send your dad a receipt. He's gonna.
That's one.
that wasn't free.
you guys know what Grandpa's nickname was when he was like?
I'm gonna guess. Take a wild guess here. Leon.
It was.
Oh, that's what
I'm
get.
gonna guess.
I'm also gonna take
Grandpa.
a wild guess, and it relates to your name, Leo.
You know what? Reason number 3.
All right.
But yeah,
I respect that because my grandma had her name tattooed on her knucks.
did she really?
Yeah. She's
But
an
didn't-
OG, bro.
She didn't know how to write.
Did it fade away or did it?
I think it's pretty much gone at this
But
point.
it faded.
Yeah, it took its time though, because
Yeah, I remember.
a couple years ago she still had it.
Yeah.
Hand tattoos almost always fade, sadly, because you use your hands a lot, and it doesn't really like properly allow it to heal.
But I mean, that thing was probably like close to done fading at around her 75. I'd imagine she had that since she was fucking really young. So I would say that's a long time that it did last. You know what I mean?
What's the difference? Like, you guys see how like chicks will tattoo their like eyebrows and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that regular like tattooing? What is that?
No,
Microblading.
that's permanent makeups. That's different. It's only lasts like 6 months to a year or something like
Before they used to do like actual like line work. The cholas would do like actual line work, right?
I
On their eyebrows.
have an aunt that has it.
Okay, yeah.
She has a lip liner.
Oh,
which
God.
it's a different era now, so it's like she's stuck with.
Does
the
she have a
lip
little
liner.
mole to her? Like, does she tattoo a
No.
little mole?
She has a lip liner. I think she has an eyeliner.
Not to clown on it, but
Wait. I want to specify one thing. To be fair, she is not my aunt blood, and she's Mexican.
Hey,
All the
It
hype-
is
what
a
does
Mex-
that got to do with anything, bro?
no, a lot of
Nothing.
Mexicans.
I just want to specify.
A lot of Mexicans did that.
But yeah.
Lewis, for somebody that really hates Mexicans, you're like your best friends are all Mexican.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Slim pickings. Nah, I'm just fucking with it. But yeah, but in other news too, fucking Kendrick Lamar came out with a new
New
album.
album, yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't fucking listened to it.
I started.
No.
Well, it came out today, so I started today. But
I heard one song, and it sounded super funky. And I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of like To Pimp a Butterfly album.
it was not To Pimp a Butterfly. I'll tell you
It's
that much
not.
right
I
now.
know, but I heard that's what I'm hearing.
It's not. Damn. It's not any of them, dude.
Yeah.
I heard it's very
So-
experimental and it's very dark.
Yes.
Experimental.
It's
yes.
It's definitely dark. I
He's,
listened
he's
to
in
the
a
whole
he's in
thing
a
already.
like a sad place.
No.
No.
No, I have a theory.
It's-
I think he's dying. I legit like everything I've seen like leading up to this album. Like there's like I think the one song I listened to actually had like an intro, and he's like, "Yo, shout out to all my fans, like everyone who's ever supported me." Like I think he has like cancer and he's dying.
You think he's
No
on some
way.
Chadwick Boseman shit
Yes, yeah, like he doesn't want to tell anybody, or even MF Doom, because he didn't. And
Uh-huh.
MF Doom didn't tell anybody they had cancer, and he just died.
Well,
and,
he-
like,
Jay Dilla was the same too.
was he?
Yeah.
He is going on tour if that defeats your
I
theory.
don't think
Well,
so.
that doesn't mean
He
anything
already
because
dropped tour dates.
he can still fulfill his tour, you know, but he's probably just like living out his.
Somebody
last days doing what
posted a
he's-
meme. They made a meme and a timeline of his albums, and it goes, "Good Kid, Mad City's his fake gangster self," and then it goes to Pimp a Butterfly is his party album with the homies. Damn is his simp album, and then this new one is his like pain album, like he's in pain type of thing. If somebody's dying, they're in pain. So I'm
That's
just saying,
true, yeah.
you know.
To me, it seems like his swan song. It's almost like his like love letter to everybody, like
To
the
the
hip hop,
game,
to the
yeah.
game, to his fans. I think low key, I think that motherfucker's dying.
I mean, you might be onto something.
I ask everybody, I'm like, dude, like, is it just me or does it seem like he's fucking dying? And everybody's like, I don't know. But everyone tells me the same thing that the
You know
album's
what?
dark
That
as
music
shit.
video too. He posted
Exactly. All the people.
Yeah.
Well, not
like
all
no,
the people.
Will Smith isn't.
Yeah. It was just Nipsey Hussle that was dead.
No,
Because he also did-
Kobe's on there too.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless he's
But he also did
predicting.
Kanye, and Kanye's not.
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Never mind that. Debunked. He's not dying.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. Should I
That
give
is
it?
supposed to be his last album too, accordingly.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's like that. I
That
haven't.
or his last album with TDE because he's also
Well, that's not
That's what I
TDE.
heard.
no. This one is TDE.
No, it's not. It's his own thing. I'm pretty sure it's his own company now.
I heard it's TDE.
I want to say.
I heard it was
Oh.
his last album
Yeah.
was TDE.
Can you look that up, Pablo? See who released it.
I want to say this. Is
I'm
his
pretty
last
sure
album
it's
with
his own
TDE.
thing now. I'm gonna put it. It's a close second between Damn and this one for number 2. Number 1's always gonna be Good Kid, Mad City for me. Just because it's like it's
well,
nos-
that was our. It was
You're
our. It
forgetting
was our
about Section
summer
80.
it
album.
was our summer anthem, dude.
Section 8. Don't forget about Section 8. Don't
But that
sleep
was
on that
that's
one.
considered a.
Oh, it's like an underground album because it was like.
It's kind of like a mixtape type
Yeah,
type of thing.
100%. That's how I look
yeah.
at it.
Rigor Mortis. Tammy's song.
I'm saying that album is
The
a
album
mixtape.
just in itself.
Yeah.
All right.
He doesn't. I don't think they consider it as his freshman album. Good Kid, Mad City is. But I think it's. Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City is always number 1. It's
Good
just
Kid, Mad City
nostalgic.
is just-
It's nostalgic.
It's a banger front to back.
It is.
dude.
It is. The song that I always skipped was the
Poetic
Drake.
Justice.
Yep, the
yeah.
Drake song.
Me too.
Always, yeah.
It's just a boring song, dude.
It doesn't flow with the rest of the
It
album.
doesn't.
It's like he did a feature with Drake. He's like, he's blowing up. I got to keep it. I got to keep it.
Say like, but Drake's in there.
But no.
But you know what? To me,
and
you know what-
Rihanna's in it too, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No,
Wait, who is
no.
it?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought somebody else.
There's
Doesn't
a-
he have a song with Rihanna?
There's a female voice on there. I don't think it's. I'm pretty sure it's not Rihanna.
He has a song with her on Damn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hard to be humble.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
to me, like on that album, the fact that that's the weakest song on there, like speaks volumes because
Yeah.
he didn't need the Drake feature.
And you know what? If you listen to the song on its own,
Strongly disagree.
it holds up. But when you're listening to the album, you're vibing on some
It
gangster
throws you.
shit.
It throws you off, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
all of a sudden it goes into like a slow song.
Uh-huh.
It's just like
It's not a bad song. It just does not fit on the flow of that track list.
yeah, it offsets it because that's definitely like a week ago or 2 weeks ago we were talking about like albums like tying into each other and like flowing, like telling a story.
Yeah.
He definitely did the sample, not the samples, the skits.
Yeah.
But like
He has a couple.
that song just doesn't tie into the rest of the fucking album.
This album has a couple interludes, not so much skits, just like interludes, and they flow. Production wise, it's a little bit different. It kind of gives like an oldie type of vibe. It sounds like a lot of sampled stuff.
I'm a sucker for a sample. I love samples.
I like it. Honestly, I like it.
I get why people complain because like it's like when you're like driving in the car, like do you want to listen to like a 20-minute skit or like a sample?
But they're
like,
not 20-minute
I fuck,
skits.
yeah, or not 20-minute, 20-second.
Oh, okay.
Like-
Well, they're longer.
Yeah, but I don't know. I fuck with that.
I
shit.
fuck with it too.
The only ones that kind of like I'm like when I'm driving the car is like when they have like sex skits.
Yeah.
I was just like, all right.
Did I ever tell you about the Mac Miller album that I had?
I think you did.
Yeah.
Never on microphone. So go ahead and tell
the
it.
one with what is it called? The feminine.
Divine Feminine.
The Divine Feminine.
Damn, I'm not even a Mac Miller fan.
I didn't like.
And
that
I let my
one.
mom borrow I let her borrow my car.
Oh,
she,
you did
she
tell
had
it.
her
You
truck,
did tell it
right?
on air, yeah.
And then there's a part where it's like just fucking like just sex sounds, I guess you would say. He's fucking. And I'm pretty sure that song with like that skit was on while she had my truck. And that's embarrassing.
mi hijo escucha porno.
Yeah, exactly.
He don't even watch it. He just listens to it. That's how horny he is.
All right. So according to Complex, Kendrick Lamar announced that this would have been his last album with Top Dog.
So it is TDE.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But according to Wikipedia,
Wow.
this is his album with TDE and
Last
his
album
own-
in general.
Well, no.
His
Last
own-
album with
his own-
TDE, but it also includes his own label.
Tell me why I didn't see.
Like
What's his label's name?
Uh,
I didn't see any.
Underdog
It's him
Entertainment.
and Baby. It's him and
PG
Baby Keem.
Lang.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's
PG Lang, because it's like a business partner as well.
yeah, it's him and Baby Keem.
Oh, okay, I never saw. I didn't see him promote any TDE on this album. I saw him promote that. I wonder if he just released it because he had to. Maybe he had like one more album
he
left.
probably
Yeah.
like
In his
He did
contract.
have-
contracted.
Yeah.
He had one left.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're right. He didn't have any. I don't think there's any TDE artists on that album.
No.
Summer
'Cause I-
Walker's not TDE. Because Summer Walker's on
I don't
it.
think so. SZA is.
Yo, he got fucking
SZA.
Ghostface Killer on that. I was like, yo.
Yo.
I need more time. I need more time to break it down.
I mean, I like it, but I'm just not that excited.
I just
I love
I just
Wu-Tang, dude.
played it,
We're staying forever.
driving,
Wu-Tang
and
is for the
then
children.
haven't broken it down. I will get back to you though, because I'm
I
gonna.
haven't listened to it, so you gotta tell me.
I need to
Yeah, I
read
haven't
lyrics,
listened to it either.
even if it's like the clearest spoken word ever. I need to read lyrics while I listen to it. It just doesn't map out right in my head if I'm not.
I
along.
used to be that way. I'm not that way anymore. Definitely, like I'll go back and like look at lyrics to like better process what I'm listening to.
Yeah.
But I definitely I get where you're coming from, because I used to have to be like that. I was like,
Mhm.
this is good, but let me read with the lyrics and be like, whoa, put two and two together.
Yep.
Nah. I just vibe.
Dude, and when I vibe, I'm vibing to the beat, and when I'm reading lyrics, I listen
Vibe
to the
to the
full song.
lyrics.
Yeah. Yep.
You're-
Check it out. I'm not gonna give my official rating yet because, like I said, I was just listening to it on the background while I was driving. I needed like actually sit there and break it down. But it's no Good Kid, Mad City for sure. It's not.
Not yet.
Maybe yeah.
Sit down with
No,
it.
Yeah,
if
maybe.
it's not
Sit down
off
with
the
it.
bat, it's never gonna be. It's its own thing.
Mhm.
You
Come
can't be like, oh, it's Good Kid, Mad City.
So you made that determination on Good Kid, Mad City within 2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you didn't?
I heard
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
I heard
Yeah.
I heard swimming pools. I was like,
Yeah, I was sold on I was sold on swimming
off of one
pools.
song.
And then the album actually it has an extended version of swimming pools, and I was
Yeah.
like, well, this is fucking 10 times better.
Yeah.
You know?
Which is the extended version is just a skit, right?
No,
Well,
it's another
a-
verse.
okay,
It's another
that's
verse.
another
Yeah.
verse, right, yeah. My favorite song on that album is Money Trees, though.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, that's good fucking shit. But we were just talking about you being horny and horny news.
Me being horny.
Because you were listening to the Divine Feminine.
Oh. I was like, wait, what?
No, this is kind of old news already, but a couple weeks ago there was this. It was a thing on Twitter. Apparently there was a porno expo or whatever that went down, and this dude, like, he posted a picture of him, like I don't remember who the porn star was, but he posted a picture of himself like taking a selfie with a porn star, and he's like, oh, shout out to so and so, blah blah blah, like I'm looking forward to working with you, hopefully in the future. And he looked like a straight up McLovin, like people were roasting him.
I think I saw the picture.
Did you?
I think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, he looked like a nerdy ass fool, and people were like, dude, like, you don't have enough meat, like, you don't know what the fuck you're getting yourself into. Like, people were just like, like, that's what I love about Twitter. Like, everybody can,
Can you look for it,
also,
Pablo?
Also, speaking of it, yeah. But he just, like, people are roasting him. And then,
It's nothing bad. It's not like uncensored type shit,
no,
right?
no. But apparently this fool, like people were like calling him out, so he started linking his OnlyFans or whatever. Apparently he had an OnlyFans, and the homie was packing or whatever.
That's what I saw a comment that said that somebody like DM'd him like, hey dog, my bad, I just saw your OnlyFans. Like, respect. See, I saw that actually. Yeah.
His nickname was Arby's because that fool had the meat. No, but not separate aside from that. I was thinking about that for a while because it got me thinking, because I've been to conventions, never a porno convention, but like comic conventions and like shit, like nerdy shit.
Yeah.
And that got me thinking, like, most of the time conventions are set up for like people that are there's like Doctor Who conventions, like it's like people who are like diehard fans,
Right.
or nerds.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be a different kind of fucking horny to go to a fucking porno.
Dude, is everyone just like walking around with wood at that shit, or
They either collect porno, they are diehard fans of porno, or like it's just like you are just mad horny, bro. Like you're mad horny in public.
Yeah, dude.
That's a different kind of.
couldn't do it.
Or you're there to pick up porn stars.
Nah.
You got it.
I don't know how realistic that vision is, but
I doubt these guys are pulling porn stars there. I could be wrong.
You
Maybe
never
there's
know, dude.
probably a select few. I mean, this kid did apparently.
I've seen like clips of like I remember like
that fool took
Reed,
his resume though.
Yeah.
Riley Reed was on David Dobrik's what did he used to do? His daily vlogs?
Well, Riley Reid used to hook up with like every fucking YouTuber
Yeah.
too.
Actually,
So,
no.
There's got to be like more porn stars like her. Who are
I
just,
know
like,
a
horny as
dude
fuck.
who went to high school with Riley Reid and got bullied by her because he was straight edge.
She's honestly, she's like a bitch.
Well, I told you guys. Never mind.
Yeah, you did tell
Yeah.
us. But also going off of Twitter, and we mentioned it last week, but we talked about it amongst ourselves, but you weren't here, and then I forgot to bring it up. But the guy who Drake followed his wife.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Uh-huh.
So this dude, like, do you remember that story?
No, I don't.
Okay, so this guy started to, Drake like posted something and this guy commented on it, started talking shit. So Drake responded back to him. He clapped back and he's like, "Oh shit." He's like, "Let me follow your wife. She looks lonely. She looks like she needs someone to hang out with." And he literally started
He
following
DM'd her too.
Yeah.
I think he also DM'd her, right?
He did.
Did she reply?
Yeah, I think he got some clout off of it because they made like a skit on TikTok about like the wife like, "Oh, I'm gonna go hang out with Drake."
Oh,
No. Okay, so that might have happened, but then she made a Twitter, and she wasn't ready for Twitter. Like she posted it, she's like,
she got roasted.
She got fucked. She deleted it within a day.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because people just fucking like cooked her, bro. Like,
Well, that was clout chasing for sure at
Oh,
that
yeah.
point.
Oh yeah, 100%. She was like, "Oh hi, I'm new to Twitter," and she like used like the
screenshot.
the screenshot DM, of Drake DMing.
Get
her or
the
whatever.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, people cooked her, dude.
I can only imagine. Fuck.
They cooked. Both of them got cooked.
Was she good looking?
No, not for any other reason. Just like she looked like someone's mom, and that's just not my type. But yeah, but
You don't like moms?
there's someone out there for everybody.
You don't like moms? Oh, you talked about it. You talked about your preference already.
No, but that goes against like my whole life because it's just, like I'm at an age where everyone's someone's mom.
But see, when you think moms, you don't think someone our age being a mom. You always think about
Everybody my age is a mom, dude.
but you always think about like older moms. You know what I mean? At least I do. Like I know a lot of people our age are fucking moms already, and they've been moms too for years, which is weird because we're like, here we are.
Carlonga's. He's
Yeah,
somebody's
he's been
mom.
dead
Yeah,
for like
he's a mom.
10 years or some shit like that.
He's a single mom.
He is a single mom.
Put some respect on his name.
Carlangas is a MILF.
He's a MILF.
He is well with those white hairs. He's almost a cougar.
He has white hair.
Yeah, he's got white hairs.
I didn't see him.
Who doesn't have white hairs at our age?
Dude, I do. That's what forced me
I don't.
to re-dye my hair.
That's
'Cause
why
I
you keep
look-
dyeing it,
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, yo, I got fucking mad white
bro.
hairs.
I'm trying to be on my Doctor Strange shit with my white hairs. I'm trying to. I haven't seen it yet. So don't
I was
say
gonna
shit.
say, did you watch it?
I'm going tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow.
You're supposed to go
white hair?
today. It's
No, I'm supposed to go
Friday.
tomorrow. I told you tomorrow.
You said Friday.
I said Saturday because we were recording today.
Oh, you're right.
Anyways, I'm going tomorrow.
Have you avoided spoilers?
Dude, surprisingly, yes.
So have I. Yeah.
Oh yeah. When are you going? Next week?
I don't know. I want to go tomorrow. Maybe I'll go
Does your
tomorrow.
girl care?
Tomorrow. I'm
So,
gonna be in West Covina if you want to go watch it.
You and Steph are going?
Yeah.
Can I third wheel?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'll let you know.
He says that, but
What
every
time?
single time I've told him, "Can I third wheel?" He ditches me.
I don't ditch you. I don't know. Yeah, I'll let you.
He doesn't ditch me. He just doesn't. He fails to invite me.
He already ditched you.
Yeah, when I say, "Oh, I'll let you know," it's
That's
like, all
a
right.
definite no. I'll let you know. Yeah, that's not even you. That's a universal like.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's like I should have not said anything, but I did because I'm being nice. So I'm just gonna let you know.
But
He's got no words.
Got no words
Guess
today,
I'm
man.
watching it by myself.
What about Ev?
She
He
works tomorrow.
said she doesn't care.
She doesn't
Yeah,
care about that
doesn't care
shit.
for it,
Yeah.
I will say though, not a spoiler, but this is definitely a movie that if you haven't watched any Marvel stuff, like you won't get.
Wrong.
Just stop, because
Wrong
then
for fucking
then,
spoiling
then
it.
it leads to shit.
No, that's all I'm saying.
All right.
It just ends right there. So if she's never watched any of the shit, then she's gonna be lost.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood you.
Yeah, not a spoiler. Just like we're at the point now. It's like, dude, like 10 years of Marvel, like you're either with it or you're not.
At this point, yes.
Yeah.
Because if you start now, it's like you missed everything. You missed so much
You
shit.
need like 30 hours to catch up.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yep. You need a week off. You need to get Disney Plus and binge everything.
Not just the movies, but the series too. That have
And then
come
you
out.
got to keep in mind that Spider-Man's not on Disney.
Leading up to Endgame, it's not, huh? Because of Fox.
yeah.
Sony,
No,
yeah.
but leading up to Endgame, remember they were doing like the fucking like the marathons.
Mm-hmm.
How long is that?
To Endgame, it's got to be those 25, 30 hours.
There's probably right now on Disney.
Every movie's about 2 hours.
There's Disney on. Disney has 4 phases of
Marvel.
Marvel, and I think the first three phases, or the three, 1 through 3 is all leading up to Endgame, and there's probably 4 or 5 movies in each phase. So you're talking upwards of anywhere from like 12 to 15 movies, right? That you gotta watch, and then some of that shit, not gonna lie, can get boring. Like when you're talking like some Iron Mans, some Captain America. If you're not well invested, if you're just doing it just to do it because you want to catch up to that point.
Maybe with the early Thors. Thor 2.
See, I'm different because I'm diehard Thor. I'm fucking Team
it's
Thor.
gonna depend on like the person itself. Because I
Yeah.
feel like even though I'm a diehard like Marvel fan, I might not fuck with like Captain America as much as I fuck with Hulk or Iron Man.
Hulk doesn't have movies either, though.
Yes, he does.
Banner?
No.
No. Not. There's
Well,
no
Banner's in every single one of them.
but there's no MCU Hulk other than fucking Civil War. I think is where he's introduced,
Edward
right?
Norton.
Is he MCU though?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's like unofficial, but if you buy like the MCU phase
he's
1
part of
set,
it?
he's part of it.
Oh, I've never seen his movie, to be honest with you.
It's not bad. Liv Tyler's in it.
I said Banner. How? What's his name? Ruffalo. Mark
Ruffalo.
Ruffalo.
Yeah. That's why I was like Banner's in every single one.
But does he play a Bruce Banner just Hulk? That Edward Norton.
No, Hulk in that one is actually played by Lou Ferrigno, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The original one.
You're right. Yeah, but I think Ruffalo was introduced in Civil War, right?
Yeah.
No, Avengers.
Oh, because Avengers came out first. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But he's never had his own movie. It sucks. He's in Avengers, Civil War. He's in Ragnarok.
See, at this point, I don't understand it. Back then, it made sense because it was like, CGI was too expensive.
Yeah.
But now it's like all the Marvel movies are CGI'd, bro. Like the whole movie is like CGI.
I consider.
But they're afraid to give him his own solo movie.
I consider Ragnarok like kind of his own movie.
No, well, here's the thing. Like Planet Hulk on its own is a amazing story. There's there's an animated movie, and I think it's on Disney Plus. It's just called Planet Hulk, and the original story is way better. Like it deserved its own fucking movie.
I gotta check it out.
To me, Ragnarok is disappointing because it just has that.
You better shut up.
It has that section in it, and it's just like it doesn't do the.
He doesn't have a section. He's in the whole movie.
No, but the Planet Hulk is just one little tiny portion. When Planet Hulk is enough storyline to be a whole entire movie.
Planet Hulk has its own. Ragnarok isn't Planet Hulk?
No.
Is what you're saying? Oh.
No. It has it in there, but it's like a little piece.
Yeah,
it's
yeah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. But
Okay.
Planet Hulk is enough to be a whole entire fucking story.
Right.
It's a great fucking storyline. So like to me they did it a disservice. It's cool that they included it, but like it's a disservice.
Oh.
Thor's not even in the original fucking Planet Hulk storyline.
Oh no.
No.
In the comics or in the movie?
Both.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a huge Ragnarok is probably number 2 in my list of Marvel of MCU movies.
I fell asleep when I saw it in the movies.
Really? Yeah. It's always it jumps back and forth between Guardians Volume 2 and Ragnarok.
The only one that put me to sleep was
I'm gonna put you to bed.
was the first Doctor Strange.
Bed.
What?
Yeah.
See,
I'm not gonna
that's
lie.
where I don't because
But
the
I
new
watched
movie
it at home though.
the new movie is getting bad reviews, and so did the first one. But
I don't
I
understand.
love the first one.
That's the first one is definitely like top 5 for me, for sure.
It's up there for me. I don't know if
Yeah.
about top 5, but I 100% that I agree with you. That one is so underrated. Like it's so underappreciated.
Yeah.
People complain about like the pacing of the first one, and it's just like
It's good.
to me it was good.
It's
The whole
really
like
good.
psychedelic scene where like all the
fingers and the
Yeah.
hands.
that's right
yeah.
there is just like a chef's kiss to the
Even the
fucking comic books.
storyline, man, where he's a legit fucking surgeon,
Well-
and then how he gets injured and the
Yeah.
hand surgery and all that. Like it's fucking good, and that's not spoilers. That's the first one, so
Yeah.
you should
So
have watched
if
it
you
by
ain't
now.
with it, then fuck you.
If you're mad that we're spoiling
Spoiler.
that,
A fucking movie that's about what, like 8 years old, maybe.
it's old. It's old.
At
I
this
wouldn't
point,
say
it's
8
pretty
years.
fucking
It's
old.
probably like
5,
5,
4.
4 or 5.
I saw that one with Martin.
I saw him with Steph in theater, so it has to be less than 6.
5. We'll say
Yeah,
5.
sure.
That's a safe bet. 5.5.
Yeah,
First date. You guys saw it on the first date.
we probably did.
Steph, if you don't remember that, then bad girlfriend. Nah, just kidding. Nah, but break or
Yeah. Let's take a break. It's hot. All right,
we live?
we're live. We're live. All right, so
A couple nights ago, you went to you did a stop or
No, so yesterday, this all leads to like, mental health for men, because we were just talking or we've talked about it where it wasn't always okay, right?
well, it's definitely recent and even.
What the fuck?
Was that an accident?
That's the
It's a
ghost.
ghost.
That's just the ghost. All right.
He's trying to party.
Anyways, this is all gonna lead to that mental health stuff, but let me just get a little spooky. So there's this station in Elsinore for the company that I work for that is supposedly haunted. And the reason why it's haunted is because there's this like little tiki thing, right? Like I think it's a wooden tiki or ceramic or something. And apparently it was there, or I don't know who took it there, but it's been there for years.
Is it like a burial ground or something?
I don't know. Nobody moves it. Nobody touches it. You can move it around and shit, but nobody fucks with it because it's a supposed haunted thing. Now, there was this one time, and people have fucked with it before, and they've like had some bad shit happen to them. And a prime example was this one time. It's kind of sad to say. I didn't know her because I got hired after, like literally the same year, but just a couple months after. But this employee there, she took it to fuck around, and she had it in her car, right?
She like took it off the premise?
Yeah. And anyways, people are freaking out, like, you're not supposed to move the tiki, you're not supposed to touch the tiki. She takes it back. And well, people are very especially people that deploy out of that station.
Superstition.
Yeah, they're like, do not fuck with it. Couple days later, this is all a story that I heard. I don't know if this is like 100%
It's all
facts.
secondhand.
Yeah. Couple days later, she fucking gets in a car wreck and dies.
What?
Yeah. And I got hurt a couple months after that.
With the tiki still in the car?
No. She had
brought it
taken the
back?
tiki back already.
Okay.
But the curse
But
was
the
already
tiki was
there.
in her car.
The
Yeah.
curse of the tiki.
Anyway, so I've been to that station before, and you always just feel like that
Weird.
that weight on your shoulders,
Does
right?
it get cold?
Yeah, like you feel everything.
That's always because so I heard that like when you pass by somewhere haunted or something like that, like you just get that cold chill.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Oh,
And
I'm getting it right now.
there's a restaurant in Upland that's supposedly haunted, and I've heard a million stories about it or whatever. And like one day we passed by it, and we were literally talking about it as we're passing by it, and all of a sudden you just feel like a cold chill.
Yeah.
Like it was warm. It was a summer night, like right now, and then out of nowhere, just fucking cold. It
Yep,
drops
yep.
like several temperatures.
It's
and you're just
crazy.
like, fuck.
So I've been there before, and I felt it. And then now whenever I'm there, we're parked in the station, but we stay in the rig. We don't go inside. I don't fuck with that.
Don't even look at it.
Yeah, like I'm like, no. And yesterday was the first time that I actually saw the tiki in person. I didn't touch it. I just walked in the station. I look at it. I'm like,
Showed it its
tiki.
respect. You're like, oh, tiki.
and
Like that.
Raph and I
He gave it the head nod.
Raph and I are in the same like page. We're like, we're not gonna fuck with it. We're just gonna look inside the station. I was like, hey, I gotta pee. He's like, all right, I'll go with you. I'm like, no, you're gonna stay on the other side of the door. I'm gonna go to the bathroom by myself. Anyways, I locked the door, and he's standing there, and then he's already getting nervous. He's like, hey, bro, I'm just gonna go outside. And now I'm getting nervous, so I'm like, no, wait here, bro. He's like, nah, dude, you left me. That's fucked up. And I'm like, dude, just keep talking to me. I'm already peeing at this one. I'm like, just keep talking, bro. Like, stay here. And then you hear the doorknob like shaking, rattling. The whole
Like
door's
someone trying to
rattling.
open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wasn't saying anything. I thought he was trying to fuck with me. He's like, is that you? I'm like, no, I'm peeing. That's you. Quit playing. He's like, it's not me, bro. I'm like, oh, fuck. Anyways, I finished my piss. I don't even wash my hands. I just flushed the toilet. I'm like, let's go.
COVID who?
We go outside, and I'm kind of a dick for this, so I hide in between two ambulances while he's locking the door, and he creeps by, and I fucking scare this guy. I jump out, I'm like, ah! He like almost punches me in the face. He's like, that's not fucking cool, man. And we're both inside the unit. We're like, all right, they send us back to the city, so we're getting out of there, and we're both like, dude, I feel like heavy shoulders, like. I was getting chills just talking, and we're like, dude, like, it just doesn't feel right. He's like, I know, man. he's all, I gotta pray. He's big into praying and stuff, and I don't knock it. I was like, sure, dude. Like, go. He's prayed before with me after some certain shit. I'm like, sure, dude.
If it makes you feel better, you know.
Yeah.
He's supportive.
And I was like, yeah, go ahead, man. Whatever. He does his little prayer. He always tells me like, dude, I just said a prayer for you, man. You can take a bullet. He always tells me that. And he actually told me that before we went there, and I was like, dude, that prayer is gone because that was my bullet. But anyways, this is going to the mental health stuff now. So after he prayed, he starts asking me about religion, like, what's your stance? He kind of knows my stance, but he doesn't. I've never like talked about it.
I know your stance. Agnostic, I think.
Yes. Okay. So here's what I told him. I'll cut it short a little bit, but I've told him in the past that I'm agnostic, right? Because yeah, I believe in a higher power, but I got to see it to believe it. I don't know what it is. And then I was like, I thought about it. I'm like, I like to say I'm agnostic because I don't like to explain things. And for me, that's kind of like a cop-out, right? Because, yeah, I have to see things to believe it. And it always just like, I don't want to say it makes me mad, but it kind of upsets me a little bit when people are always like, oh, thank God. Especially in situations where either you're the person or why they're good now or it's never a miracle. Like, the explanation to things, but they still would rather thank God as opposed to thank the person or the thing that helped them get to where they are or that had the solution to their problem. And I went into a whole rant with him about Catholic Church and how like I don't like the way the Catholic Church works. I don't like the whole money situation with churches. I don't like the way that they're so judgmental towards everybody. I can show up with like a hat on and they're always like, take that shit out. Like I had that experience when I was a kid. Wearing a beanie at church, somebody comes up to me like, hey,
Damn, where's Jackie? Should be we'd be fucking talking about some shit right now.
And they're like, you gotta take your hat off, this and that. I'm like, stuff like that bugs me. Like, we're all here, everyone's there for the same reason. It shouldn't fucking matter what I look like, right?
I agree.
It shouldn't matter what you're wearing.
I grew up in church, went for 20 years. I get exactly what you're saying.
And I was just going on this rant about all that stuff, and then whatever. It was literally like a 15-minute rant, and then he's like, hey, you feel better now, huh? I didn't even think about it, and I was like, yeah, I feel relaxed, strangely enough. Like, just I've never talked to anyone about religion, how like my real stance on religion, and I felt like that weight off my shoulders. I wasn't scared anymore, right? And
kind of got distracted for a little bit, but you also like vented, so you like took some shit off your shoulders.
He's like, yeah, bro, this is a therapy session, and I was like, you fucking son of a bitch. He
reverse psychology.
He gave me free therapy, and then it got me thinking. I'm like, dude, like maybe I do need therapy because people think. I mean, at least in my head, I think I can only speak for myself. That therapy is always like. You have daddy mommy issues, you have this and that.
No, but you have anxiety. You could get to the root of that fucking
shit.
You
can literally vent about anything, right? And I've had a long conversation with Jackie. I think we've had a long conversation with Jackie about like therapy and how it's beneficial and everyone should do it, this and that. It's just the way that we're raised, especially like first generation, like our parents were immigrants. We're all first generations in this room. And it's like,
well, dudes aren't allowed to talk about their feelings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you just gotta bottle it up,
and you're a pussy if you do, right?
Yeah.
Because it makes you feel. I feel like when you open up like that, it makes you feel vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because you're now exposing.
Oh, even right here, I'm like.
You're like exposing your inner like feelings or whatever.
Like 21 Savage said, some nights I just cry, bro.
But I thought that was cool, so I'm like, yeah, maybe I need therapy, but. Okay, we all need it, right? Like everyone.
I've gone.
And even in a way,
I should probably go back, but I haven't had insurance for a while. And apparently now, fuck you, Kaiser. Apparently, I'm gonna have trouble going again, but whatever.
Oh, dude, Raph had to wait like fuck.
Well, from what I've heard, most there, and this is a fucked up part about this is 100 what I'm gonna say. Fucking healthcare in America is fucking a joke.
That's a fucking fact.
Yeah, but yeah, apparently most therapists are always out of network, so you're always gonna have to pay like an exorbitant amount for it.
Yeah, and the problem is for you. Well, do you have a therapist that you like?
I don't know if I liked her. She was always on fucking vacation.
Oh, okay.
I'd always be like, oh, so should I come back next week? Oh, I'm gonna be on vacation.
You had
It's
like two.
come back in a month.
You had
I
two
was like,
s-
what if I'm gonna kill myself?
You had 2 sessions, and those 2 sessions paid for her fucking trip.
Probably. Honestly, $100
Yeah.
a fucking session.
Yeah.
Yerp.
And that's the other thing when like you switching insurance, they want you to go to their specific therapist.
Oh
and
yeah.
You got to really jump through hoops, and it's going to take time for you to go back to that one therapist that you're already comfortable with.
I'll probably be dead by the time I find my next therapist.
But in a sense, like doing like stuff like this, doing this, we vent in a certain way, but we also try to watch what we say for the most part. Like, yeah, we
I don't feel like
we
do.
let loose. Sometimes
I don't.
it's just like
I don't. I don't fucking
don't know.
hold anything back. To the point where, like, whenever somebody tells me, like, "Hey, like, I found your podcast," I'm like, "Fuck." It's almost equivalent, like when, like, there's this thing in Twitter where it's like most people like say outlandish shit on Twitter, and like people are like when like they're talking to a guy or girl, and they're like, "Oh, the girl," like the other person says like, "Oh, I found your Twitter." They're like, "Fuck."
yeah.
So that's how I feel about this podcast.
And
I literally just say stupid shit.
And I'm like, that's why at like work I try not to promote. I can probably pull in like maybe close to 50 new listeners just from work alone. I mean, there's 500 people in that company, but I'm so scared to like bring in those listeners, and then the wrong person gets a hold of it, and it's like, all right, who's hiring? One day when I quit, I'll be like, hey, check this. I'll promote it on
Hey, all you fucks that I used to work with, listen to this shit. I
man.
get it, man.
But what was I was going to come in with something else. Well, I'll keep this short, because, as we talked about in the previous fucking 10 episodes, I'm invested in the whole Johnny Depp thing. And last week you asked me if anyone.
Oh, wait. Can I say one thing?
Yeah,
It's related to this.
sure.
So, okay. So she ratted herself out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she was like, once they started doing the cross-examination, they asked
Well, they
her.
haven't started the cross-exam.
Oh, they haven't?
No, that's
Okay,
next
so it
week.
was her own lawyers?
Yeah.
Okay, so they asked her like, or the judge asked her. So she's like, "What are you here? Like, what are you trying to fucking accomplish or whatever?" Or no, what's the reason why you are in this courtroom or something like that? And she's like, "Well," she's like, "My
said-
ex-husband is like suing me for an op-ed that I wrote."
Yeah. She's dumb.
So she literally admitted to
Bro,
writing
I'm
the
telling you,
op-ed.
Johnny Depp's lawyers are going to tear her ass
I
apart.
hope they do.
They are. But here's the thing that they're trying to. So the thing.
Heard, I hope you get yours.
Again, cut me off, Pablo. Cut me off at like 3 minutes. I'll make it
Yeah,
quick.
because he's gonna fucking.
Because I'll go on a rant. So what they're trying to prove that, right? That she wrote the op-ed, because her lawyers are trying to say, well, she didn't publish it because Newsweek, I don't know, something like that. They published it,
One of the tabloids.
but they published it under her name. And here's what they're saying is that she did not name drop Johnny Depp. The title name drops Johnny Depp, but the people that published it made the title. She only made the summary or whatever. She only made the post. She didn't make the title. She wrote everything else but the title. But they're saying that they can't use that because she didn't make the title. But now they're saying because they published it under her name that she took ownership of the title. And that's what her lawyers have to prove, is that by her publishing it under her name, because it is her name on there, she's
taking ownership for it.
Johnny's name is on the title. She's taking ownership for the whole thing. And once they prove that, then they're going to be like, okay, well, you wrote the op-ed. You included his name, so you were defaming his name. And now you came here with all this bullshit on the cross-examination when it comes, and then on all the people that they interviewed and had on the fucking stand. Like, it sounds like you lied to us about this, and that. And, in fact, you are abusive. But anyways, we'll find out about that next week.
Well, I think there has been, according to the recording, there has been some physical abuse, but a lot of it is like mentally.
Well, the thing is,
mentally
it also
distressed.
seems like she may be faking a lot of her pictures. And you can just Google those and get on YouTube because there's a lot of shit. But so you asked me last week if there's a possibility of someone facing jail time. And we talked about this the week before, the whole dog thing. Now they're saying that there is a possibility because she lied about it. and she didn't lie about taking the dogs there because she got busted for having her dogs in Australia, which is highly illegal because they don't even have fucking rabies in Australia. So they try to not keep any foreign animal or take any foreign animals there without taking
They
the
don't
proper.
they don't have mosquitoes either.
Mm.
Like they have like every other like fucking spider that could kill you, but they don't have like
Shit,
mosquitoes
dude.
and shit.
Yeah.
I think I'd pick the fucking mosquito over a giant spider.
I don't know,
For
dude.
sure.
I've one time made the claim that mosquitoes are one of the most like they're not like vital to our ecosystem, but apparently they are. But
I don't have sweet blood. I don't get fucked.
I get
Oh,
fucked
dude.
up by mosquitoes.
Yeah, I
bro.
don't. I don't worry about mosquito stuff. Does so.
Well, maybe as an alcoholic, like the mosquitoes like to get drunk. They're
They
just
get
like,
their source of they get their daily source of protein and creatine from me, dude.
Dude, you're
If you see any jacked
those
freaking
the
mosquitoes,
swole ass
I know.
mosquitoes, the big fat ones that can barely fly.
protein, creatine, fucking juice. They get it all.
Fucking
But so there's
steroids. No, just kidding.
that's what I'm saying. So the problem with the dog thing is that she was trying to pin it on one of her
assistance.
assistants, and she told her assistant to lie. Her assistant said no, I'm not going to do it, and then she threatened another assistant to lie about it and say that one assistant was the one that fucked it all up, and he said yes. But now the assistant came out with messages proving like she threatened this guy's job to name drop me. I have messages of her telling me to do it, and that alone she can face up to 10 years because she took a fucking foreign animal there and risking lots of other animals
That's
out
the thing,
there.
right? Like he was filming a movie out there, wasn't he?
Yes.
Okay, and then she came to visit.
Oh wait, more backstory real quick. She went.
Came to visit him, and she brought the dog.
She took-
He originally didn't really have
Yeah.
anything to do.
Well,
with
he
it.
had said don't bring them. Just leave. Supposedly, he had said don't bring them.
Yeah.
Allegedly, just leave them at home because
No, I don't think he had anything to do. From what I've understood from the original story, is that he had nothing really to do with it. Like she ended up bringing them,
Yeah.
like, to go visit him.
well, she took a PJ
But
out there and
he got caught up with it because he's a more famous name.
yes, yeah, exactly it. They name dropped him because who the fuck is Amber Turd, right? So they
It's kind of like
And the prime minister from Australia is the one that was tweeting all this shit out, name dropping him. That's why they had to do their public apologies. That's why they went to court for it. But anyways,
Well, because let's be honest, who has heard of Amber Heard?
yeah. But that's why she's not on trial for that. So after the fact, they might go on trial, or she might go on, or they might, right? Because he's part of it technically. They might go on trial for that. too.
Breaking news.
But anyways,
They might go on trial for it.
going back to movies. I mean, we're talking about
no, real
actors.
quick, no, before we go there.
Oh my God, we're done with Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I know. I'm not
Okay.
talking about Johnny Depp. I'm just talking about toxic people.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I got to read you something. So something happened in hardcore last week, and it's somebody who's like pretty big in name. I'm not gonna name drop the fucking band or whatever, but I just want to get your guys' opinion on this because although mental health is important, I also understand why women hate a lot of men. And I want to read you this text message and ask you how you feel about them. So, from according to the context, this like dropped on Reddit and then got on Twitter. I haven't really seen it on Instagram, and apparently it's because this guy's well connected in the hardcore community. Like he's got links, so it's like people aren't gonna like turn their backs on him.
Yeah.
But like people are trying to cancel him because they're playing. This is hardcore.
Okay.
But anyways, all right. So the girl apparently couldn't go to the guy's house that night and like had to go home, so he got kind of pissed and he wrote her this message. "You're not my friend, you're not my bud. You'll never rub my head again. You'll never hug me again. You'll never hear the words I love you from me again. We'll never go to Disneyland. You can tell Ivy that Michael, who she likes so much, is dead, and you might as well tell her that her mom killed him." Hold on. I don't know why I'm holding it so far. That your mom killed him. "You'll never touch me again in any way. You've lost everything. Every positive feeling I've ever felt about you is completely dead forever. I want you to rot. I want you to lose. I love knowing you'll cry yourself to sleep most nights. I hope your suffering never ends. Just get back on drugs and destroy yourself. Nothing you do is worth anything. You're a complete fucking loser. Don't you ever come back or be..." I can't read the rest of that. "Be another number after I..." Oh, no. So the girl blocked him, and he texted her after another one, and this is what he started writing here. He's like, you're worthless and you're going to die alone. And that makes me so happy. I fucking hate you. You're not welcome any place I'm at ever again. Stay away from my friends, anyone I fuck with, everyone. Stay in the desert and rot. You're absolutely worthless. I can't fucking believe who you really are. It's sickening. You're just a broken, disgusting, worthless excuse for a woman. All I hope is that you die sooner than later. Glad I kept you a secret, just like the rest. One thing we all have in common is that none of us respect you, which you make very easy. You're embarrassing. You're fun to have for the night, but I never stoop low enough to tell the world you exist. At least I know you're alone and scared about what you're going to do. The fact that you're struggling is great. Things will never be good for you, and they're going to get worse. You're already I don't know. It cuts off.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. Did he kill himself after that?
No. He got roasted on fucking Twitter.
So this was all over her not wanting to come over?
She just couldn't. Like, I don't know if she didn't want to.
There has to be more to that shit, dude. How did he?
I
How does
don't
he
know.
go off like that
I
based
don't-
on that?
Porky, you just got on Instagram.
Yeah.
So like you've been out of the loop for a while. It's been like
He
that
just
for a while.
sounds
There's
soft.
a lot of people.
He
Incel.
sounds soft.
Which you know what incel means? Involuntary celibate. I never knew.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Does make sense.
Yeah. But it's just like, yeah, dude, there's a lot of dudes like that. And like a lot of people were like commenting on this post and they were saying like, oh, like please, like, because like, people were roasting, like cooking.
Yeah.
them. And like there people like girls were like, please don't make a joke out of this or whatever. And I get that to a certain extent, but also I'm like dudes understand things a little bit different than women, I think. And I think guys need to be roasted for that kind of behavior because that's the only, like they'll get embarrassed and that's the only way they're gonna fucking understand. Yeah. Yeah, because I was like,
Jesus
dude,
Christ. There's
like,
so many
yeah.
emotions in that. I love you, but I fucking hate you. You're a bitch, but you're
You're
not.
never gonna rub my head again,
Bro, ain't nobody trying to rub
he
that
got
shit.
rubbed. He got
Rub that head for bad luck,
He
you
got
know?
cooked because he's bald. He got cooked for that shit, and he got cooked for the Disneyland shit. It's like you're never gonna go to Disneyland with me. It's like okay. Like,
So is he from like LA or Anaheim or some shit?
Or-
Okay.
Off air. I'll
Tell me,
you
yeah.
what band it is, but like, yeah, dude. Like,
Oh, that's bad.
Got cooked. Yeah, dude. Like to me, like I love seeing that type of like drama because I'm not involved and like I don't act like that. But it's just like fuck, dude. Like
If she didn't want you then, like
she
she
definitely
doesn't
don't want you now. Like
No.
that's so fucking unhealthy, dude. Like that's
100% toxic right there.
yeah.
For real.
Like just because somebody can't like. Well, even if there's more to the story, like there's never that much. Like if somebody doesn't want to fuck with you, there's never that much reason to fucking act like it. They don't want to
No.
fuck. You can't force somebody to fuck with you.
No.
I find, because I've gotten long text messages like that myself.
Like that?
Not like that,
Beep, beep,
but
beep, beep. Breaking news. Porky's text message.
you know,
Pablo, put him up.
I've gotten long texts like that too. I get a kick out of them. I'm never like, oh really? Yeah.
But see,
That's
to
never my
me,
reaction.
yeah, I've also gotten text messages like that, but like in high school, and to me, that's like a sign of immaturity.
Yeah.
This person that I'm talking about is older than me. I'm the old.
Doesn't mean he's
Fucking
not
shit.
immature.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, at some point, you got to grow up, bro. Like, you know, like.
Well, the problem is he's probably
funny, dude.
at a point in his life where he feels he's very old, and now he's like, well, fuck. Here's somebody that I thought like I'm just talking out of my ass.
Speculating.
But here's someone that finally like I thought I had in the bag. It's harder for me because I'm older to get a girl, and now she doesn't want to come over. So fuck her.
I should probably be single. Like fuck that. Like I'm not like that. Okay, like
That's-
people could talk shit like on a Drake album and say like he's simping. That is simping.
That's restraining order behavior right there. You better get that
that's
shit
little,
real quick.
That's
I'd-
little dick
I'd be
energy.
scared. I'm scared for my life. I'd be
Right?
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna try to come after us now.
'Cause he's got some like.
No, we didn't mention my
He's
name.
got some crazy thoughts.
Also, we're not a
inside,
hardcore podcast, but yeah. But yeah, dude, I saw that and I was it's also about a week old, so it probably died down now. But yeah, I was just like, fuck, dude, I forgot to bring it up.
That's fucking wild, man.
I was just like, dude, like, yeah, like people were making memes, like, because we grew up in the era when like people would take like a sick ass live photo of the band and be like put like quotations,
Yeah.
of the band, yeah. So people like took a picture of his band, like him like doing vocals,
And they
were
put that
like,
quote.
"You'll never go to Disney."
Yo, so you said you've gone text messages like that. How have you reacted to them?
Okay,
Okay.
That's
Straight up
brutal.
K.
That's brutal.
I leave them on red. I don't even like.
Case worse than leaving them on red, 100%. Because
Okay.
when you leave them on red, they're like, he didn't give me the time of day. But when you text back, it's like, okay, I wrote fucking 3 paragraphs and this guy just wrote K.
Or cool.
Fuck this guy. Yeah, that's way more brutal than just leaving it on red.
Okay.
Or send them 8-ball or cup pong.
That's a new one. I've never thought of that.
Do people still play that? Because sometimes I get bored at work.
Yo,
and-
send it to
Well,
me.
yeah,
I'll play with you.
I'll
That's
reply.
good.
If someone sends it to me, I'll reply. But no, I don't anymore.
I will play with
Let's
you.
hey,
Bring it
listen,
back.
followers, if you're listening, we're gonna bring it back. We're
Bring
gonna
it back,
Hold
bring
a
it
fucking
back.
championship.
I'm down. A virtual.
Virtual. Beep beep beep. Take
There's like a point where like
take an hour to respond.
I'd be playing with like 5 different people, dude, throughout the whole day, and they'd just be going back and forth, just playing.
It's fun.
cup
I was
pong
pretty
or-
good, but I had one friend that literally always whooped my ass. I'm like, why the fuck are you so fucking good?
Because that's all he does.
That was a girl. She was
that's
like,
all she
she's like,
does.
I have nothing but time. I was
Yeah.
like, fucking shit.
Dude, sometimes I'll be playing pool. I'm over here literally lining up my shots on the phone. Like, all right, there's the perfect angle.
Yeah.
Pablo and I used to play that shit a lot.
That shit was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it just died down. You also remember Words as Friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
And draw with friends too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it was more like Pictionary, and that was a
Mhm.
good one.
I didn't get into those, but I do remember them.
Those were fun.
Well, you might have not had a cell phone back then, Porky. So.
No, I did.
I'm just kidding. I was just fucking with you.
That was
So-
like 10 years ago.
Holy fuck, dude! 56 grams of fat.
I'm only gonna take like 2 bites. So
Yeah, you don't have to eat the whole thing.
Gee, 1900 grams.
Why don't you read it on the pod?
Yes.
Close the door, Porky.
All right. On this episode of Food and Liquor, we are trying. Well, you guys are trying. What are you trying, Nestor?
Instant spread.
We going prison style.
Just add
Fucking-
hot water. Is there hot Cheetos in here?
Clear, yeah. Clear frames. There's hot Cheetos, ramen, and chicharron.
Bro, this shit's fucking out of control. There's 56 grams of fat and then like over 1900 grams of sodium.
Per serving, which one serving is a spoonful.
Is it really?
No, it's the whole pouch. But
Yeah.
fuck, bro.
Spread with a friend. You guys are trying to spread together? Or what?
This shit's out of control, bro.
I mean, honestly, the spread they make in prison is probably better than this shit.
No, it's the same shit. It has
Is
to be
it?
because they use top ramen, they use a chicharron, and they use hot Cheetos. This is literally the same fucking thing.
Honestly, I'm kind of excited to try this.
You know what the hood rats in school used to make spread?
They?
Yeah. They would buy the hot
Yeah.
Cheetos, crush it up, then put the cup noodle in there.
Their old man showed them when they came back from prison.
Straight up. Yeah.
Yeesh.
All right, so StockX.
Oh, fuck StockX, dude. I mean, I don't think any of us in here have ever bought shoes from StockX, right?
No.
Or have you? I
I
never have. Go.
No,
Go,
I haven't. I
go,
use Go.
yeah.
all
go.
day. But yeah, they're definitely trying to save face. Do you see their statement?
No.
So they were like, I don't know what Nike's talking about because in the past, like Nike has always given us their seal of approval and like their employees have used our website to sell and like resell and stuff, whatever. But for the longest time now, like everyone's been like, yo, StockX sells fakes.
Yeah,
like,
I
this
have
and
seen
yeah.
that.
So maybe like that's not saying a whole lot because maybe at the start of StockX, like Nike backed them and they're like, you know what, this is like a solid. Damn, that shit.
That shit is loud. That's all right.
At the start of it, like maybe they were being legit and shit like that, but like definitely they've let fucking like shit like slide.
Well, we had one issue with Goat, but they were able to resolve it. The only thing I know is that I got the.
but the problem with StockX is like they don't even offer like returns. Like
Right.
you're just fucked.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I got-
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
I got a notification from them when all that was happening, and they were like $5 fees for any shoe. Right before they were just very specific, but now it's like usually if it's like what $20 to $30 or so, $15 to $30 depending on the shoe and the price.
Yeah, it's a percentage, so it all depends on.
And
the
this time was no matter what shoe you got, it was
So
$5.
if it's like $1,000 shoes, it's only gonna be a
$5
$5
fee.
fine fee or whatever.
And there was like comments saying like, oh, they're just trying to pay for lawyers.
I just think they're trying to save face, dude.
But somebody-
And they blamed it that they're trying to start like an NFT line or something like that, and Nike doesn't want them to do it.
Uh-huh.
But it's like Nike has enough money that like even if you were to start your own NFT, like Nike could still do their own
Yeah.
NFTs separate. So I do not think it has anything to do with that.
Sorry about the sound. It's just the boiling water, so we can try the spread. I don't know. I've always been team GOAT.
Same.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you know
same.
what? You know what? I don't know if, like, we talked about it early on. I don't know if I said it on air, but there was one day when I was just like looking up like Travis Scott Nikes,
Mm-hmm.
and if you type in the hashtag, you come across a lot of like fakes, specifically the Paisley Dunks, and there was just like website after website of people mass producing them.
Really?
And I just can't. For the longest time now, I've thought this. I'm like, dude, like if unless you get them directly from sneakers, and even then, like I think it's the own factories, like the people that produce it for Nike.
Yeah.
They have the mold. They have the basically like the pattern for whatever they need to fucking do. I think they're just like warehouse owners like trying to make fucking extra fucking money.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's-
that's what was the main issue with the Yeezys. That the first factory that was making them, they started to do like fakes. So most of the fakes, they're coming from that first factory that in China that was making the Yeezys.
The original ones that ran a size smaller a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So
But see, I'm under the impression now that so StockX has been around forever. Like there has to be thousands and thousands of fucking fakes out on the market.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So like to me, it's like it's gone out of control to the point where it's like you can't control it anymore. And it's just like unless like Nike starts like blocking bots, starts like actually like taking care of like the situation, then like it's like 90%, not 90, I would say like 45% of the shoes out there are probably fake.
Yeah. And then it also comes down to them trying to meet their quotas. Like they're gonna let some shoes slip through the cracks.
Dude, sometimes I see, not like anybody directly I know, and like obviously we all have our trusted resellers, but I've seen some resellers that just have like 20 pairs of like dunks, and I'm just like, those all can't be fucking real.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's no way.
nah. I kind of feel like you can tell, cause I have like one pair of shoes, Jordan 1s. I'm not gonna say on air because I don't want to get cooked. But I have one pair of Jordan 1s that just hurt my fucking feet. Same size as every other fucking.
what
Jordan
color
1
are
I
they?
have.
'Cause I have a pair too.
I'm not gonna say.
I have a pair
I'm not gonna
too.
say it. Maybe I'll say it off air. But like I just cannot wear them comfortably for like more than like 4 hours. And I'm
Do
just
they
like,
rhyme with hue? The color?
yeah.
I think my same pair's like that, so they might be real.
Do they rhyme with Pacific Northwest?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
I'll tell you off fair. Does it rhyme with?
Yo, how much water am I supposed to put in?
Just put it in there.
Just say. Don't ask questions, man.
So did somebody like buy somebody from Nike bought shoes and they were fake, right? I think it was a pair
No,
of
I think they took like matters into their own hands. They're like, all right, let's try to order like random pairs of shoes and see like what's like what we get.
I think I saw one of them and it was a pair of the family breads.
No, they recently had a shoe convention. I don't know if you saw, but they had like verifiers, and they were doing like a smell test. And people were roasting them, like, motherfucker, like you can really fucking tell just by sniffing a shoe.
They do.
I saw that.
They do. That's part of the fake process. Is they smell the shoe, and they actually catch fake shoes just by the smell alone. It's a fact. Like anyone
What's the smell? Like the glue?
I don't know.
It has to be.
Yeah, anyone checking a legit
Well,
checking a shoe, that's part of it. They
All right,
smell
so
it.
when you buy a new car, you know what the smell of the new car is?
Yes.
It's the glue.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
It's
I love
the glue, the plastic, and the leather.
I love that smell.
If I ever get a shoe deal, I'm gonna make the new car dunks. It's gonna look like a fucking Toyota Camry and smell like a fucking new car.
All right. Have you guys ever made your own spread before?
I've never been to jail. So, or no, that's not true. I've never been to prison. I've never had a live off spread.
I've made some just to make it, and I liked it.
Yeah.
But I just did hot Cheetos and cup noodles.
So
that
Paulo, hit
don't
us
do
with
anything else.
nutrition facts one more time. Single serving size is what?
Bro, this hurts me just to read it. So it's 56 grams of fat, and then you're looking at 1,970 milligrams of sodium,
Yikes!
and then you only
Wait,
have
how much? 1,000.
1,970.
1,000?
Yes, and then you only
But
have.
that isn't 1,000 milligrams just a gram. It's literally a gram of sodium. 1 point something
Yo, I'm
grams.
surprised we have an.
Gram.
I'm surprised we have an overpopulation problem in prison. Why isn't everybody dead from high blood pressure?
Bro, I don't know. And then this thing only has 9 grams of protein.
And oh my god,
These macros are so out of whack.
It just tastes like cup
Pablo,
noodles.
you could have one bite and not eat for the rest of the week.
Yes, seriously, bro.
How many calories is it?
Like 600 something, 650.
5.
630.
That's not bad,
630.
right? That's a quarter of your intake.
So it's the official verdict.
It just tastes like cup noodles with a little bit of hot sauce.
I'll be honest, it stinks. It's it smells like
What? I started blowing on the mic instead of that.
it smells like old feet.
Yo, whose feet you be smelling, bro?
Man. Old I got her saved in my phone under cheese toes.
So that's
Hey, so he is into fucking feet, dude.
No.
Exposed.
What do you think, Nestor? Would you eat this again?
Honestly, like, if I'm poor, broke,
Hey, you just mentioned that sometimes when you're like out in the field, you don't have time. All you gotta do is
I gotta boil some water though.
get Raffy to pee.
So he's into feet and pee. What else you got?
I don't know, man.
No, I mean, literally just tastes like what it is.
Yeah.
Cup noodles with some crushed hot Cheetos in there that fucking melted.
I feel like if I'm hungover, I might crave this.
Yeah.
I would eat this. Yes, I can probably kill this whole. I'm not going to, but I can kill this whole bag for sure.
I'm gonna take it home.
This was gonna set it up next to his bed. He's like in the morning, in the middle of the night. He's well.
Does this give me some street cred though?
Yeah.
I've had spread.
No, this is the bougie ass spread. It doesn't
No,
give
you know
any
what
street
somebody
cred.
did? Somebody got out of jail and realized there was a fucking market for this, and they were like, because that's all it is. It's literally top ramen, hot Cheetos, and chicharron.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone put me on Food's Gone Wild right now, dude.
You don't look like a fool right now though.
Yeah, you're too fancy for a fool. You need high socks. You need high socks, a fitted, and a bicycle with a pack of Modelo on your shoulder.
Official rating
Not bad.
7.6.
Yeah,
I would eat this.
7.6.
Yeah,
That's
I would
pretty
eat
high.
this, yeah.
I feel like, you know what? If I was hungover, I feel like I'd eat the fuck out of that
that's
shit.
what I'm saying, dude. This is a hangover food for sure.
I like Maruchan better because they give you that little packet with seasoning. I like that better, but this is not bad.
Hey, ¿cómo se llama la hija de Jackie Chan?
Maruchan?
Maruchan.
And on that note, I'm pretty sure that's probably racist. I don't know. Maybe we'll beep you out on that one.
That is not.
You could bleep us out on this one. What do you call a girl? Nah, just kidding.
Hey, clearframespod.com and on YouTube we're trying to hit 100 subscribers. So
Is that the challenge?
that's not a challenge, that's the goal.
That's a
We're trying to reach 100. So we're trying to reach 100 on YouTube and 200 on Instagram. So give us a follow on and subscribe. And thanks for listening.
we have 3,000 on TikTok. Like and subscribe, you fucking cowards.
Peace.
Thanks.